Yeah, my young brother, His Excellency Ruto, I forgave him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, for the first time, and I believe you will agree with me, for the first time, Museveni has come out publicly to state that he had been wronged by William Ruto. You know, there is a meeting of the IDA21 summit. This is a Africa Heads of State Summit. I think going by the declaration there's like 9 heads of state who have converged there. So Museveni took that opportunity to set the record straight. And from the video that I shared when I was introducing this analysis, you heard there Museveni talking about forgiving his little brother.
Yeah, my young brother, His Excellency Ruto, I forgave him and gave him some little iron ore for, I think, 2 or 3 years.
And in this context, his little brother is William Ruto. So the question is, why is he saying that he has forgiven William Samoei Ruto?
I told him, His Excellency Ruto's man, Muhindi wa hapa Kenya.
So I want us to go further into this analysis and in the video that I'm about to share with you regarding what Museveni has said, forgiving my little brother. But before you do that, please like this video, please, because that's the only way you support the work of our channel. And for people who have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for supporting this channel. Museveni did not miss his words when he sought to tell the heads of state who had converged there and William Samoei Ruto and all other congregants there that he has chosen to forgive William Ruto. But then in Museveni's explanation, it talks about a Muhindi. You know, Muhindi in this context is an investor of the Asian origin. So this particular investor, it's alleged that the investor was introduced to Museveni by William Samoei Ruto.
I told him, His Excellency Ruto's man, Muhindi wa hapa Kenya, you come and build the steel factory in Uganda at the iron ore. Oh, I've already built in Mombasa. So I said, okay, because of my young friend, I give you some iron ore for 2 or 3 years. But come and put the factory here. Now you can imagine akili ya watu wenu, my civil servants. An Indian wanted to take that iron ore to India. Imagine. Iron ore in our language is called obtare, but it is soil, black soil. If you see it, it is soil. To take that to India and do what? Pay your wonderful people $47 per ton.
The business here was all about ore, the mineral ore that was supposed to be taken and probably manufactured to produce something. So Museveni talks about trying to convince this investor to set up a refinery in Uganda so that Ugandans can benefit from this mineral. But he said that he had set up this business in Mombasa, according to Museveni's explanation. So Museveni goes further to say that because of William Ruto and the friendship they had, the bromance, Museveni allowed this Muhindi to take this mineral. But the funny thing is that Museveni is attempting to regret, saying that this Muhindi appeared to abscond him.
Our iron ore is the purest in the world. It is 70% pure. So you need like 1.5 tons to make a ton of steel. Now, a ton of steel costs $700. Somebody gives you $47, on your wealth, the wealth of your people, and he gets $700 from it. And all the jobs, your children have no jobs. Watoto wa Wahindi wanapata kazi.
So this aspect of conning, ladies and gentlemen, it is what has brought us to this analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Museveni feels he was conned. This can explain many scenarios where Museveni skipped events here in Kenya, especially when he was invited. If I remember the AU Africa Heads of State, where Museveni's seat was reserved, but he never showed up. Also, there's another event, Museveni also was invited, but he never showed up. So these events have explained why, or Museveni has now decided to explain to the people the reasons why he has been skipping these events. So he's trying to explain these reasons indirectly for whoever or to whoever wants to use the information. So in this context, Museveni is alluding to the fact that he could have been conned by William Ruto's investor. I mean, those are not my words, ladies and gentlemen. Those are words of Museveni, who is putting the record straight here.
Yeah, my young brother, His Excellency Ruto, I forgave him and gave him some little iron ore for, I think, 2 or 3 years. Because I've got a lot of iron ore. One of the best in the world.
You know, at one particular time last year, I was wondering, because I have known Museveni to be a buddy, to be friends with William Ruto. And then also there's a time, I don't know whether I'm the only person who observed this, but William Ruto used to frequent Uganda. So many times he could go to Uganda, and then sometimes he could go to Tanzania. Uganda, Tanzania, DRC. But most of the time it was Uganda. Many people never knew what was going on there. But now from this revelation from Museveni, one would easily tell that the main reason why William Ruto used to tour that place was probably because of this deal that had gone sour. Or sour, however you wish to, whichever way you prefer to pronounce this. But the deal had gone to a level that was not expected. That explains why Museveni has chose to expose this. So personally, I think Museveni is exposing William Ruto there. That is what I can make from that event and the way the speech has been made. What do you think of that? Do you personally agree with me on that? Because I think Museveni was choosing to let the cat out of the bag and chose this event, the IDA21 summit. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this revelation from Museveni? Do you agree with Museveni? You know, sometimes in these stories, you are forced to link these dots. You link the dots. So if I link the dots, then I can comfortably tell that probably one of the reasons why Raila Odinga and Ruto and Museveni met was to try to quell this tension. So Raila was literally trying to broker a truce there between the two heads of state. And that's the reason why you find that Museveni had to, revoke the initial order that he had put of diverting the order of oil to Uganda. He chose to pay, and he chose to also continue with the tender that has always been given to Kenya. So these are some of the things which happened after the meeting with Raila Odinga in Kampala, Uganda. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you make about this revelation by Museveni? Do you agree with Museveni? Personally, I think I agree with Museveni, because Museveni would not have said those words there in front of William Ruto and in front of all other heads of state and expose this. That would not have happened if at all it was not something that was true. But since he chose to do that, that explains why I believe it's true. So, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.